Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the quarterfinals of the KLASK World Championship Final. We have Simon Bizant in the announcing booth and Kevin Reeder as your announcers today. We have a great match set up here between Victor, representing Denmark, and Jussi, representing Finland, here the hometown of the KLASK World Championship.
So for those that are unfamiliar with what's just about to happen is both players flick their score cards into as far as they can to the zero without going over to decide who goes first.
Looks like Jussi won that. Looks like he's looking to serve from a short side serve. Both players being right-handed. We got some aggressive play to start off. Oh! Yep. And Jussi takes one into his own goal.
Maybe that's just a psychological edge that he wants to gain over his opponent somehow. Just lure him into a false sense of security.
I agree with you, Simon. Victor taking a biscuit and gets rid of the biscuits. So now we, folks, have a no biscuit point game happening right now. Both players looking for the angles, searching for the weak spot in the opponent's armor.
But of course, Victor does have that biscuit attached to him. It makes certain shots slightly harder to make.
And psychologically, I think that does play. Even though there is no chance that you can get a biscuit point scored upon you, I think just having it on you makes it so that you think differently when you're playing. Maybe that had something to do with that point there.
Quite possibly.
Victor takes a point. We have a 1-1 game, ladies and gentlemen. Victor serving strong side. Far side, they're using the backhand serve. Jussi going into the corner. Victor trying to play with a biscuit in the corner, and Jussi takes one off of the far side for a goal, making it a 2-1 game.
Of course, Victor is very strong off the serve. Perhaps not just there, but
wow.
Well, I'll
look at that. We're sitting here talking, and then a goal is scored. We have to keep up with the times. Victor looking like almost taking a goal there, but does a great job pulling the biscuit out of the corner and onto Jussi. What do they call that move in Britain, Simon?
What move exactly are you referring to?
I know, there's all the moves.
Exactly, there's so much going
on. Oh man, Victor takes a KLASK. Yep. We have a first KLASK of the semifinals. The biscuit boy resets with his white gloves, resetting the biscuits. Jussi taking another biscuit right off the bat. He seems to have done that a couple of times. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to matter too much. It seems he's still ahead in the points, and he must be comfortable with that biscuit attached to him.
Well, he is not British, so it doesn't come with his tea, but now we have a 5-1 lead. Jussi over Victor. Remember, this is the best 2 of 3, folks. So Victor still has a chance.
Yeah, he's got a lot to make up at the moment.
And he's already starting to come back. We have a 2-5. I've seen it done before.
We've seen many times before, especially during Jason's games earlier, that 5-point lead can mean absolutely nothing.
That is correct. Victor playing the biscuits, trying to figure something out here. We got Jussi playing the biscuits as well. Both players attacking at the biscuits, playing the angles as well, and Victor goes for a biscuit shot. Nothing there. Angel save on Jussi's side.
So do you feel like the psychological edge
There we go.
Can be gained through the biscuit play much there, Kevin?
I don't know. I don't quite know. Like, I feel like when you are playing the biscuits, it really depends. Oh, and we have a loss of control. The first loss of control of the semifinals. This is, I believe, players are going to change sides now.
Yeah, it is the best of 3, so looks like Jussi will look to try and close out the best of 3 if he can gain another victory here.
Simon, I don't know, did you play on this board at all before the players had a chance to?
This exact board? No, not this exact.
Because it's a pretty smooth play, actually. It's one of the smoother boards that I personally have played on. All right, game on, I mean. Whoa! Hey, look at that!
No longer even on the boards.
Victor says, "Get out of town," and his striker is off the board. He's looking at it as if it malfunctioned or something, like there's an airbag in there.
Quite possibly. But, no, I think the smoothness of the board is probably down to the very good maintenance that the referees are keeping throughout the tournament.
They have been doing a great job. Ooh, Jussi almost picks up 2 biscuits off them. Luckily, only picked up 1. Jussi on the offensive now with the 1 biscuit psychological move like we talked about before. He seems to have every point almost taken a biscuit, and both players playing those side angle sides. I think that's called an isosceles triangle.
I'm not a mathematician, but sure, I'll allow it. Right now, it just seems like a very quick back and forth between both opponents.
We got a ball off the table. Jussi set the serve short side again. He seems to always be serving from that short side. And now Victor trying to line one up, goes for a 2-banker. Nothing. Jussi almost loses control.
Yeah, this is what we call breakdancing, just to try and get that kind of edge on his opponent.
That was the shortest breakdance I've ever seen then.
So long as you can
Victor
bust
with
the
a
move.
great save and a breakdance by Jussi, also shaking the biscuit. Victor going for the triple deke, Charlie Banks style Mighty Ducks, unsuccessful, in and out, bounces off the biscuit.
Yeah, there's no magnets in place.
Oh, and he gets one in. Jussi now with the 2-0 lead, folks.
He's in a good position to take the best of 3
Looks
so
like
far.
Victor asking for a striker change. Ladies and gentlemen, we see those white gloves again.
It's the safe hands of the referee, Kevin.
I agree. Jussi takes another biscuit again. Like, this just seems to be his MO. I've never seen someone be so successful by taking a biscuit so many times.
I think there's an edge to be gained by taking it. It's no longer there to distract you. You can play your own game. You know you're not in his immediate.
Well, I agree with that. When it's on your side, you know, you don't have to worry about it then. But he just seems to be going to the middle and taking. I think he's trying to play it, but.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be phasing him at all.
Oh, Victor with a great biscuit send.
Yeah, and now he'll have a chance to serve the other biscuit into his opponent. No, he chooses
Victor
the other
serving
side.
strong side again. What's he oh, in
Very
and out.
close.
Not enough finesse, and Jussi again. Now, if Jussi wins this one, that eliminates Victor,
It
correct?
does, yeah.
Okay. All right, so now we see Victor going with the Jussi strategy right after Jussi takes one.
Well, everyone seems to have the advantage right now.
As is, we got a 4-0 lead. It's going to take some coming back, and Victor does it, ladies and gentlemen. So Denmark, not out of it yet.
It requires full concentration at every moment possible.
Oh boy, look at that. We got a bunch of biscuit action going on here. There's a lot of action on that field. I haven't seen action like that since like a 1970s movie. Oh, Victor takes a class, the second class. Jussi hasn't classed yet, has he?
He has not.
What do you think is going on, Simon? That's the difference between a player clasking and not classing. You think it's nerves or what?
I think it's more to do with how they think their opponent's going to play. If you play too defensively, you're always in that danger of clasking yourself. If you can bring yourself...
Ah, there we go. I think that's the first biscuit point of this match too. Wow.
Yep. But,
So we're seeing a lot of goals happening in this particular match. You know, both players playing a pretty solid game.
Yeah, it seems that they're striking the biscuits so hard they're normally not on the field to play for. So,
Victor trying to make a comeback. Wow.
well, it's never over, even at 5 points.
Well, he does have the Danish mojo on his side. I mean, realistically, it is a Danish game by creation, and so maybe there's like a little mystique
Like
about
an
it that
affinity with it.
he's tapping into the Mikkel of the game.
Sure. I mean, he does have the advantage of having the biscuit on him at the moment, and so far that's worked out great for both.
Yeah, we might as well just start calling that the Jussi.
But there's a back and forth between both players at the moment, neither seeming to gain an advantage through it.
Oh, he rims one. Oh, and Jussi loses control, but not to a point where Victor can capture it. Because you have to capture it or be unable to regain control, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that don't know the rules of KLASK.
It seems like Jussi's in control
close
right
one
now.
in and out. This is a long point. Oh, and Jussi takes it with a 6-3 victory. Victor disappointed. That's still okay.